taken further and further from goal. Now out to the 50. Simon Goodwin from outside the arc. Quick kick to Doughty. Couldn't hang on. And the Blues are able to sweep it away. Simpson.
In front of the interchange gates, Garlett in a foot race with McLeod. Well, nearly kept it in play. Not quite. Malcolm, no team has made the finals after losing the first 4 since the introduction of that top 8 system in 1995. Any hope whatsoever here?
No.
Thank you.
Was one team that went 0-4 a long time ago, apparently.
Let me guess. It involved you.
Oh, did it? Oh, I'd forgotten that. Someone mentioned that to me.
You just told me that. 1975 North Melbourne.
Was it really?
It was.
Wow.
0-4.
Wow, what a good, must have been a good team.
You
good
turned
coaching.
it around. Perhaps you need to go in midweek and you could tell them your story and that would inspire them. Poor pleasure. Late to salvage something not to be.
Well, it's not impossible then, is it? I mean, just because it hasn't been done before doesn't mean it's not possible.
This team, though, really does seem to be in trouble. It's lost something, it seems, between seasons.
Someone talked about mojo. You lose your mojo as a team. Can you help me with that, Tim? That's a really different. How can that be so? I don't understand that.
You don't know what a mojo is?
No, I've looked it up in the dictionary and I can't find it.
It's what Adelaide have lost.
Ah, right. Can you find them? Can you go to the shop and buy another one?
Yes, mojos can be found.
Okay.
But sometimes you've got to look long and hard.
Ah.
Scotland for the Blues to Simpson.
Is this called filling, Tim?
You're doing an outstanding job. There's not long to go. Those of you watching and listening will be pleased to know Carlton's footy down the back. Murphy, that famous number 43, being worn by Simon White.
It's been all right too.
Kuda Fetties rang him Thursday night to say congratulations and enjoy. So Kuda's still involved.
Malcolm,
Simpson.
it strikes me that Adelaide have been doing the same thing for a long time under Neil Craig. It hasn't quite got them there, and perhaps that's really dawned on the players. They've worked long and hard, and at some point or other, when you're doing that and there's no sign of anything new, and this isn't to blame the coach, it has a lot to do with cattle, you must start to wonder, are you ever going to get there?
Yeah, that's true. I think the elusive goal and the elusive dream, when you start losing, becomes so, it's like Mount Everest, you know, it's almost impossible to believe.
The Blues running down the clock. Painful to watch for Crows fans. Robinson sees it over. Lucas has been really good in his second game this afternoon. 25 touches, including 10 marks. And Robinson giving his all, as he always does.
No holes, boys, no holes. Focus the footy.
It's the Blues by 48 points. Vince, short, just grubbers the kick to Davis. He'll be better for his first game. Walker, they share it around. Edwards getting some late touches, adding to the stat sheet. Dangerfield, just an effort in itself to be out there this afternoon. And there's the siren to end the pain for the Adelaide Footy Club. The Blues season back on track. And the Crows season in crisis.
Carlton's first win against Adelaide in 8 encounters, so it ends some agony for the Blues, and they do it resoundingly by 48 points. It's only Carlton's second win at Amy Stadium since 1998, and the one win that had in the 11 intervening years, 12 years now virtually, was that after the siren one that Brendan Favola won for them in 2004. Hasn't been a happy hunting ground. They're very happy to have their captain back. Let's go down to Corey.
Yeah, he was very good, Chris Judd. Good to be back. Good to be back. Yeah, know, watching the first 3 weeks was hard, and we're pretty disappointed with how we played last week. So we've got a lot of respect for Adelaide, and Raps come over here and get a win.
What about the first 3 quarters? It was fairly tough going, but you just kept persisting. Was that Brett Ratton's message?
Yeah, I think so. I think the main thing we wanted was effort. You know, we know they're a quality side. We just wanted to work our butts off, and we got there in the end.
A bit of pressure on you guys during the week. People expecting more. Did that build up in the group? How did you deal with that?
Look, not really. We expect to come out and play well each week. When we don't, we're very disappointed. So there's pressure on everyone in the comp.
First win here in 8 games, I think it is. So that's a pretty impressive performance. You'd take a lot from that.
It was good. You know, we had some really good efforts. Simon White coming in from his first game was really good, and Jeff Garlett for his first game of the year I thought was terrific as well.
Blues fans got reason to get excited and go forward from here.
That's right. Well, it's a start. So, you know, just got to butter up next week.
Good to have you back, mate.
Thanks, mate. Cheers.
30 disposals, 9 tackles from Chris Judd, 15 contested possessions. He is a wonderful player.
He would have got my 2 votes today. Just if you were asking, Tim, I know you weren't.
The 3 going to?
I thought Walker just controlled the game from halfback. I know it was his most possessions, but it wasn't only just about possessions. It was won them hard and won them easy.
Corey.
Yeah, got Bryce Gibbs with me, mate. Good to be back in Adelaide. Good to have a win like this.
Yeah, it is. We haven't beaten the Crows for a while, so it's good to get one up them.
And the young guys too played well today. A bit of pressure I just mentioned to Juddy during the week about you guys stepping up. The young guys really gelled well.
Yeah, definitely. And, you know, Whitey playing his first game. It's good to have a win for him as well. And we really wanted to get some run and out the back line and hit the scoreboard, and we did that today. So.
What about the talk in Melbourne and the pressure during the week? As young guys, do you feel that? Do you shut off from the media? How do you deal with that?
I think you got to. I mean, we can only control what we can control within the footy club. So, you know, what you hear outside, you hear, but, you know, we know we've got a job to do, and we just do our best to do it.
You worked really hard for 3 quarters. In that last quarter, they just started to come. The momentum built, and you heard the crowd get involved. What were you thinking then?
Yeah, we always knew they were going to come. You know, they're a proud side, and we wanted to shut the crowd out as much as we can. And they got a bit of a run on, but lucky we kicked a couple of goals and stemmed the flow.
Good job. Well done, mate. Go and celebrate with the fans.
Malcolm, is there cause for serious optimism for Carlton fans out of this?
No, I think they draw the next. I mean, they're a club that's gone back, losing a couple of stars. I think I'll be right a couple of years.
Good win for them today. They've broken a drought against Adelaide. It's Carlton by 48 points at Amy Stadium.
We're the team that never let you down. We're